Howdy, hi, and hello everyone. Welcome back to Noah's Nest, where I will be your host, Noah. And in this episode, in these Noah's Nests, I usually go through some of the different topics. I will either choose a topic that interests me, go and review a TTRPG that I have either found or something that interests me, or I create some characters and just relax here and there. But today, I'm going to go choose a somewhat topic. I'm going to do another what if scenario. What if every player had a different set of rules? Imagine sitting down. You're playing your favorite RPG, but you have to roll d6s, which that's what you heard. That's what you understood, right? But maybe your friend is rolling a d20. Maybe some might have just leveled up for no reason. Maybe someone else gained levels up from role-playing. Would this be interesting? Would it be compelling to play? Or would it be a full-on complete disaster? Well, let's find out. So, the idea is rough. So it's not completely unheard of to have different rules for different players. There's games like Paranoia and Invisible Sun that experiences with different players having different sets of rules. But what if we take it to the somewhat extreme? There will be balance issues, for sure. One of them might be playing a D&D mechanic, someone might be playing a Those Dark Places mechanic, someone might be playing a Fate mechanic. Will you be able to maintain fairness? Most likely not, since everyone is having a different set of rules upon them. Will there be confusion? 100%. There will be confusion at the table no matter what. You might hear your friend having d20s, you are actually rolling a d8 for some reason, and then your friend is rolling 2d4s. Your mental gears will start to stop and smoke will start coming out of your ears for sure. Yeah, possibly it might infuriate some players. Sometimes it might be slower for some players. Be flat out, there will be confusion at this. And lastly, it's potential to be fun and creative. Don't discourage it if people are getting worried or annoyed or frustrated immediately. Just take it slow. If this works out and people are like, okay, they can win, they can level up this way, I level up this way, they can deal damage that way, so maybe my friend should damage since it's a lot easier than us, but I should roleplay because it gives me a bunch more bonuses, and our friend should be able to sneak a lot better because there's almost no failure in sneaking in his mechanic. You just gotta try some things out. So there are some games that I did say earlier about it has some mechanics in this what if. It's not extreme, but some examples are Paranoia from earlier. It thrives on hidden knowledge. There's asymmetric player rules. It will be chaotic in this kind of game, but it is fun for one-shots or just experiments. The Invisible Sun focuses on the different paths of the world based on what the players know and what abilities they've gained. It will change no matter what. You can take that into effect of your game if you want to have everything unknown and everything be unique depending on everyone's rule set. Or you could do like LARPing or free form games. Live action role playing games like LARPing is kind of like this. I wouldn't say it is, but I would say kind of, because in LARPing you can have a sword, easily a sword and a shield, basic stuff. Hit someone in the arm, head, neck, body, and they go down. Or you could have a bow and arrow, which your rules kind of change. Can't really be up close anymore, but if you get someone, they go down as well, which kind of the same mechanic, but some people do play magic rules in LARPing, where they could possibly have a lightning bolt or a fireball or a firebolt or something of the sort, which also changes the game in their own way. How can we make this work? If we wanted to implement a system where every player had a different role, could it be playable and can it be enjoyable? Certain points that I have for this. First, you have to establish a core mechanic. Even if the rules are different, there should be a shared baseline to keep the game running smoothly. So yes, one player might have a certain set of rules to you, but keep the base very well known to each other. It could be one person rolls d20s, one person rolls d6s, but they still need to reach a certain number to succeed on this roll. Or maybe no matter what you roll, everyone gains a plus blank or a minus blank or whatever. Next, use player archetypes. Instead of being a randomizing rule, assign different mechanics based on character roles in the world. So you might want to have a warrior for some You might have a warrior for some reason. Let them have a specific mechanic. If someone wants to be another warrior, go along with the same mechanic. But someone might want to be a wizard, and someone might want to be, let's say, a druid in this scenario. Give them different mechanics. Next, leveraging hidden information. Players might not know everyone else's mechanic. This could lead to mysterious or strategic thinking. Like I said earlier, you might know how you can succeed this encounter. Your friends might know how to succeed the same encounter but in their own way. Think of a way that it could go the best possible scenario. So you might roll d20s, your friend might roll d6s, and maybe they only have to roll a 3, but you would have to roll a 14. Statistically, there wouldn't be much difference, but 2 d6s to get a 3 or 1 d20 that could get a 14. Lean more on some other people that might have different mechanics that could possibly make it a lot easier for you all. And lastly, it's obvious, keeping things fair and fun and simple. Yes, it'll be difficult with different mechanics, but all players should feel equally engaged and empowered. Yes, it'll be confusing. Yes, someone might be rolling d4s and d6s and blah blah blah, but it should all, in the end, be fair and fun. Next, would it be fun? Would this concept be a good game? Some pros and cons I got. Pros. It encourages creative problem solving. Like I said earlier, everyone has a different mechanic, but someone in your group might have it a lot easier than everyone else to defeat this certain encounter. Just think. Even though you might not know how they work yet, could get kind of easy. Next, make every character feel unique. Yes, it'll be a bit harder on that end, but if you can make every single character special to each player or the scenario, it will go smoother than you think, because everyone has their own way to play, and playing in these specific ways will make it more fun. And lastly, it adds mystery and unpredictability, where no one knows what's going to happen because everyone has different things. So, yes, it'll be a mystery of, so how did you roll a 17 but you only roll 2d4s? Or you have d6s, you rolled 3 but that was a success? It adds mystery. It'll be unpredictable for everyone. Just go with the flow. It could be fun in this end. Some cons in this, it can be hard to balance, for sure. There's no way, shape, or form that will be 100% balanced. Yes, it might be frustrating to some players who like consistency, but as I said before, it's going to be hard to balance. And like I said, you should probably do this as a one-shot or maybe a two-shot. I would not try this out as a full-on campaign, because this is an experiment. This was just an idea. Unless you are 100% sure of how to run it, how to run an RPG that can work with this system, work with this scenario, I would just do a one-shot. And lastly, the game could go slow, significantly, where people might have to roll when people are role-playing, but some people might have to roll during combat. Or even if there's a stick on the road, they might have to roll for that. Who truly knows? It will slow down everything. But if you really want to try this, let me know. I don't have any true ideas of what systems I would connect, but it would be fun to hear if anyone does try this out. It is definitely unconventional, 100%, but it has potential. If you would you ever try running this game, where each player has a different set of rules? Do you think it would be too chaotic? Let me know. If we have TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, at Creatures and Cantrips, and you could send us an email at creaturesandcantrip@gmail.com if you want to give us some topics or some ideas, or you just want to tell us, hey, you're doing a great job, or hey, you suck dick. I'll laugh or be thankful either way. If you enjoy this, be sure to like, share, follow, rate us 5 stars, everything. It really helps Noah's Nest and Creatures and Cantrips. And if you like this episode, more is coming out weekly. And also check out some of our older episodes. Maybe those are a bit funny too, because we played different one-shots and adventures and had different ideas and topics throughout the past 3 years. It was fun. So, before I go, we have some stuff coming up that might take a while, but have you heard of audio dramas? I might be trying to make one, just saying. let me know in the comments on any of those platforms to see if you're interested, and maybe I might tease something in the future. But anyway, thank you all for listening. I really do appreciate everything. We do have a Buy Me a Coffee and Patreon. If you want to give us anything, you don't have to. It's just there. And now, actually, the last thing I will say is see you, love you, miss you. Goodbye, guys.